A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ken Griffey
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right side. Flag down by Reynolds. He is out.
Second baseman number 20.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder, Ryan Braun. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Faults are out in front 6-0. So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Garcia ready, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second, and now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Gerardo Parra will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gerardo Parra.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Davis. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he will coast into 2nd with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sliced hard the other way, and he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into 2nd, and he'll get in there safely.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Chris Russin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Jason Giambi, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Called strike 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he will make it back to 2nd and be content with holding on there.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Now a line drive caught at 3rd by Arenado, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brad Miller.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at 3rd will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Jaime Garcia, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Grounded back up the middle, and he'll just step on 2nd for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. The East Bay is on top here, 7-0. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather? Or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. The pitcher, Chris Russin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. From the stretch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
That misses. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. From the stretch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The East Bay leads this one 7-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. And the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone. You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
1-1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trevor Story becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. No runs, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Bounce to first. Belt has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and two men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Faults on top, 7-0. Standing in, Jason Giambi, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jason Giambi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back at the track. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Jaime Garcia.
Into the box, Jaime Garcia. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Faults are out on top, 8-0. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Steven Cardullo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The pitch. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Jordan Lyles gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The first baseman,
standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat, and ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
In now, Jason Giambi. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Blackmon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Belt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Brad Miller.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
54, Jaime Garcia.
Digging in once again, Jaime Garcia. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
So it was a swinging strike three. DJ LeMahieu becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Again, a 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. 3-2.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. We're through 6 full. The East Bay is out in front here, 11-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now as he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. From the stretch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The East Bay is on top, 12-0.
Leading out for the Rockies, right fielder
Carlos Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Garcia ready, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. In is Gerardo Parra, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. On the ground up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The East Bay is out in front, 12-0. Ready for another chance? Jason Giambi. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Brad Miller.
Into the box, Brad Miller. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Stepping in now, Jaime Garcia. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he hit that ball a little bit too hard. The runner from third is going to score. They held up the guy at second going to third, and now they sit first and third.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Mott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Raimel Tapia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackmon going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Standing in now, Ryan Braun gets down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. As we go to break. And here now is Dustin Garneau. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is under it, and that retires the side. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full. The East Bay leads this one 14-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tapia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Out in front of this is Belt as he rips this ball foul down the right field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The East Bay is out in front here, 14-0. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes a called strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So he sets him down swinging. Trevor Story becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. LeMahieu is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and a relay home. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we had 2 spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but at the end, these guys come out on top and get a well-earned victory.
(14-1) the final tally here. Tyler Chatwood only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Jaime Garcia. The loss goes to Tyler Chatwood. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Number 6.
No outs here.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Come in looking to make it. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the first thing I do when I look at AT&T Park, Matt, as I scan the field, I look out there in right center. You look at triples alley. You hit a ball in the gap, it's going to roll. So the defense has to honor that. But if you look around, the ball doesn't carry real well, even though the dimensions look short in right field and looks inviting in left. It's a tough park to try to hit home runs. So I'm thinking line drives and gaps in this park.
Hey, come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Smoke toward third. Duffy is up with it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give him some.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. Kyle Waltrip now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Another 0-2 coming. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really pick it. They have the highest percentage fielding in the National League. When you do that, you win games. I love watching them play defense.
Ready now, Adam Duvall, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So striding forward now, Brian Wesley. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from AT&T Park right after this. Coming to the plate now, Blondie Lane.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
Blondie Lane.
Way in front of a great slider that time. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no run. So digging in now, Zach Kozart. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Zach Kozart is retired to start the third. Into the box now, Brendan Finnegan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Billy Hamilton. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And that misses, ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Hey, 2 here.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
The catcher, number 39, Devin.
Ready for another chance? Devin Mesoraco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. So stepping in, Kyle Waldrop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Kyle Waldrop.
All right, now get ahead. You got no one.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Duvall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
To Crawford for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Kelby Tomlinson.
what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run.
A pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, it's been a tough series. I mean, they've lost 2 one-run games, and that's never good. You feel like you get a lead, you're going to hold it, or if you're behind, you're going to catch them. And fall short, lose by 1 run. At the end of the day, when the scoreboard says that, it's kind of deflating for the team. They need a big one here.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Third, right fielder.
Bruce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now batting, Blondie Lane.
Pitcher.
Better fly now.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So now in the box,